So when I started selling on Takealot, I didn't get enough information or any information really about what really goes on behind the scenes. Most of what I got was from people talking about make money on Takealot. This is how you make money on Takealot, and I made 10,000 rand on Takealot, but there wasn't enough information. So in this video, I am going to speak about my experience, my personal experience with Takealot. Please note this video is not to tell you to not sell on Takealot or to discourage you from selling on Takealot. It's just information so that you are aware, and this is from my experience. Other people might have a different experience, and of course it also depends on the products that you sell, which is why I'm going to make another video on products that sell a lot, like hotcakes on Takealot. Now the reason I chose to sell candles is because I'm a candle manufacturer, so I decided to try Takealot as well while I sell in person also. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get in today's tea, and if you find this video helpful, please remember to subscribe to the channel or share this video with a friend. Now let's get into the tea while it's still hot. Now today's tea, I'm not sponsored, but I'm a tea drinker, and if you want, then hello. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Tumi. I'm a business owner, and I'm also an MBA student, and I'm also a digital marketing specialist and a social media manager. So I know it's a mouthful, but the tea today is this. I'm not sponsored by any tea. This is just what I like to drink. So this is the tea, and it's the green rooibos, citrus and ginger, and I also use this honey. So it's not my favorite, but it was on sale and I'm taking that sale, okay? So let's get into today's video. So first things first, I want this to be a bit of a chatty video. While it is educational, but I want us to have a good chat. So first things first, when I sold on Takealot, I was thinking of the pros. I didn't know much of the cons. To be quite honest, I didn't even do too much of research about selling on e-commerce platforms. It just seemed good because everybody was talking about how they are selling and they're making money. So I thought, let me try and do it. So I've put down a bit of my notes so that I remember everything that I need to talk about and not ramble on. So of course there's pros to selling on e-commerce platforms. First of all, I thought about Takealot has almost the entire South Africa buying on it, you know, buying on the platform. So I thought if I sell on Takealot, excuse me, if I sell on Takealot, I will open my business because I have a brand. It's my brand. I'm not selling things that I bought somewhere else. I'm selling my brand. So it's different from, you know, selling other people's things or unbranded things. So you actually cannot sell branded things on Takealot if you do not own the brand, if you're not the original owner of the brand. So the pros was, of course, the database. I thought if I sell on Takealot, I will be able to grow my brand to a point where maybe after a year or two of selling, I will have exposed my brand to other people, which I believe I did get a couple of customers from the small time that I purchased there, because you open a store on Takealot. There's the Hadidas joining us. And also I didn't want to deliver to customers necessarily because of safety issues. So that's always something that I have to think about in South Africa, like my safety. So with Takealot, I take it and then they take it to the customer. So I like selling online for that reason. So, and also delivering to customers, it's easier if it's international. Takealot, it can be delivered anywhere in the country really. So you just take your stuff to either Joburg or the Cape Town depot, and then they ship it to anyone in the country. So those are the pros that I was looking at and I was thinking of. So let's get into the not so enjoyable parts. let's just say the educational parts of the video. So first things first, the process of signing up with Takealot was a schlep. There isn't like a quick way that you can speak to somebody directly, or a quick way that you can sign up. It's just so complicated. Like, the platform is just a little bit complicated. So I used YouTube videos from people that already signed up in order for me to sign up. I will link the videos in the description or in the comments so that you can have a look at them. So I looked at the videos on how to sign up, even delivering packages. It's not easy, like with the links that Takealot have. I think they have videos, but the videos are not really well explanatory like they would with somebody, like a normal person who's doing it. It's more like high level videos, you know. So with the videos that I found on YouTube, I found them useful to sign up. So they need to look into the process of people signing up with the platform. Like when you deliver the boxes, there's also stickers. There's this size sticker that you need to buy. I didn't even know the papers, you know, like the stickers come in different sizes, the A whatever and B whatever. There's like 10 stickers or 100 stickers, and then the way that you print the stickers is different also. So you need to learn how to place the stickers on the printing machine itself. So you need to have a printer. You can't unless you're printing a lot of stuff, and then you just go to your normal printing shop and go and print the stickers. So I found the whole process just not easy. It was not easy. Secondly, I had to buy boxes. Like I said, I manufacture candles. So I manufacture your everyday candles. I don't have the everyday candles here with me. They're in the workshop. But I deliver everyday, I manufacture everyday candles. So I bundled them, that there is 6 packets. In each packet there's 6 candles. So I bundled them so that it's much better to sell bundle than to sell one, I feel like. Because if you look at the price of one, I compared the prices of selling single stuff to selling bulk. Now with candles, I cannot price them very high with single packets, and I'm not a big established business where if I make 10-cent profit or 50-cent profit on one packet, it's going to be okay, because that means that you have to sell a lot. It's going to be a volume number. So you have to sell packets and packets and packets, so that when you make 50 cents on each packet, it still covers your entire business basically, and still profit. So I couldn't, like, if a packet is 40 rand, I couldn't say a packet is 90 rand. People will just think like, girl, are you ridiculous or what? You know what I mean? So I couldn't price it high. So with the boxes, I had to buy boxes. Boxes are expensive. They are so expensive. So I had to factor in the box price, because it has to be unbranded boxes that I put the candles in. And I had to box my candles because I didn't want them to break. I didn't want them to melt when they are being transported to the customers, and then customers are unhappy, they return them, and then I'm charged, and it's a whole other thing. Because also, if you get a lot of people that complain about your products, then you might not sell on Takealot for long. So that's something to think about as well. So I had to make sure that my candles were delivered in good condition. So I had to buy boxes, had to factor in the price. Now it takes me to the third point. I don't want to make the video too long. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and then I'll try to answer them as best as I can. So the fees were insane. Like, the fees were crazy insane. Like, if you're a big business, then maybe the fees don't work out too much. And also, if you sell a lot of products, like I said, then the fees might not be too much. But to me, they were crazy. Like, I doubled. First of all, there's different percentages they tell you about fees, but it still doesn't explain things well, and it's still very vague because people sell a lot of different things, so they can't really tell you like this is the percentage that we are going to take, because somebody else sells the candles a single packet, somebody else sells decorative, somebody else sells iron, sells this, sells that, so they have to say like on average this is how much this category costs, so it's not the real percentage. So I had to double my price. So let's say, for example, the candles, I've increased my candle prices now because of everything that's increased. But let's say a box of 6 packets was 150 rand. I said, you know what? Okay, to cover the percentage fees, let me just put in 50 rand on top. I'm sure it will cover the fees. Or let me just put in 80 rand on top of what I'm charging so that it can cover the fees. Hey, no, it did not cover the fees. It ended up working out that I was a little under what I would charge when I sell directly to the customer. But then again, you think about, okay, they are delivering to the customer. So if the customer buys directly from me, they pay that 150 and the 100 rand for delivery. So you're like, okay, cool, it's fine. If it's like 260 for the candles, okay, it covers the charges and all of that, so maybe the customer would be fine with it. Did they not take more? So I'm like, okay, in the next round I'm going to increase my price for the candles. That was close to triple the price now. Did Takealot not increase the percentage that they're taking as well? Like, okay, I need to sip some tea for this. Oh, I love this flavor. But Takealot took more. When I increase the price, they take more. Increase the price, they take more. That was not it for me. I'm a small business. I'm not a big business. You get what I'm saying? And also, I was selling my things. I was pushing my brand. I wasn't selling generic things. So by generic things, I mean things like you can't sell other people's books as well, unless they're like 100 years old. The author is 100 years old and then it's published under a different publisher in South Africa. But that's a whole other topic. So maybe this, it's unbranded. So if you sell this yarn, it's generic. You see, you can sell this on Takealot. You cannot sell yarn that is branded charity. It doesn't belong to you. So I was trying to push my brand to grow on Takealot, but it was not working out. Now to the 4th point. When I decided that I'm no longer going to be on Takealot because it was not working out for me with the charges, there was an extra charge on top of that. I think there was like 900 rand that they deducted from my bank account. It did not work for me. Like on top of the charges for the products and delivery and all of those things, they still charged me, I suppose maybe it's for selling on Takealot, but like 900 rand, it was quite a lot of money. I don't know, I think maybe they need to have a section for small businesses or something. Like they need to do something. The fees are just a lot if you are trying to grow your brand via Takealot. So the 5th point, payment was trickling in. I wasn't getting all my payment all at once. Like if I sold 1 box of candle this month on the 10th, and then I sell another box tomorrow, and then I sell another box on the 25th or something, when they pay the money into my account, they pay it different days. I suppose they count the days, if it's 30 days or 32 days or whatever, it trickles in. It's not all bundled like, okay, this month you sold this amount, so we're gonna pay you for everything that you sold. No, it trickles in. That did not work for my small business. I need something that is solid so that I can do my finances, so that I can do my accounts, so that I can also plan for my business and see how much profit did I make, this is how much I'm going to need to purchase boxes, to purchase this and this and that. So that trickling in did not work for me. Again, if you're selling a lot, if your volume is high, then if it trickles in, it might look better at the end of the month, because maybe you sold 5,000 of this product, or you sold 3,000 of this product. So even if it's trickling in, maybe it's trickling in because people bought 10 of these and 20 of that on that day and 5 of this. So it's still better than me having to sell like 1 box today, 2 boxes on the 15th, 2 boxes on. It just didn't work for me. So, and also another issue that I had in terms of my experience was I had to deliver to the depot in Kempton Park. Now, I'm not too far from the depot. I'm about 15 to 20 minutes to there, but that is petrol. And if I use courier, I still have to pay courier to courier those things. So that meant that I still had to factor that into the pricing, and I didn't, because it was going to make the candles ridiculously expensive. Unlike companies that have their own vehicles, they can simply deliver there. Like established companies can simply deliver to the depot. So if you're far from the depot, you have to think about courier charges to deliver your products and things to the depot. I know the depot, there's a few depots, there's one in Cape Town. So also with the shipping, I had to pay for shipping. The first time you do it, you have to ship to Cape Town as well, to the depot in Cape Town, and then ship to the one in Joburg. So you have to ship to both before they will continue and start shipping for you, or maybe moving stock for you from Joburg to the Cape Town depot. So that is another fee or other charges that you have to factor into the whole thing. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment and I will answer them as best as I can, as knowledgeable as I can. I'm not trying to sell you a course, and that is why I'm telling you the truth about my experience. I might go back to Takealot, but not under a branded name. I might just sell generic things. And I'm going to tell you in the next video, I'm going to make a separate video for people that are just interested in what products to sell on Takealot, more than, you know, the whole process, because there is some people that are already signed up but they're not sure what to sell. So I'm going to cover that in the next video. So like I said, this is not to deter you from selling on Takealot. I'm in my own business and was trying to sell on Takealot. It did not work for me for the candles. It might work for you for makeup. Maybe you create your own makeup brand. Maybe you create your own skincare products, hair care products. I've seen some people doing well with the skincare and hair care. But the other thing about Takealot is that you shouldn't just sell on Takealot only. Remember, you need to sell on Takealot. You need to perhaps sell in person. You need to sell via Instagram, sell on Facebook, sell on other platforms as well besides just Takealot. If you're just relying on Takealot, that might be a bit tricky. So I'm going to say ciao for now, and encourage you to keep minding your own pockets. Leave other people's businesses alone. Leave other people's, not businesses, but leave other people's lives alone. Focus on your own, focus on your pockets, and keep on sipping the tea, the business tea, okay? So I'll see you in the next video where we talk about things that really sell on Takealot, and I have done research on this. See you in the next video. Ciao, darling. Okay.